Hello Zainey friends, it's me Marshall again, and Laney has left the camera out where I can get at it. You know what that means. It's time for more planner videos. Today I don't have something quite as artful as it is functional. We're going to be exploring how I actually do my planner for myself. So without much else to do, let's go ahead and bring down the camera. Introducing our materials. If you haven't already seen some of my previous videos, we have my planner here. This is the UberWorks Technic, and I've been using this one for almost, if not more than a year now. I can't even remember. Yeah, a year. I keep track by having the little colored lines here that mark out particular months. I also use the Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liners. These are my typical pen for doing planning because it doesn't bleed through and it's nice and thin. And I've got a ruler. Yay. Now when I'm doing my weekly layout, it's not always an entire week. I only have space for 4 on here because I oftentimes will only have 4 days to actually work on things from the way that my work schedule is. So this week I know I've got today, I've got a couple of mornings, and then I've got an afternoon in there that I can work with. So I'm going to go ahead and plan those 4 out. I always just have it in chunks of 4 and then continuing on. I've already done a few dots in here to help guide me as to what I'm going to do. We're going to make the lines for it all right in front of your face. This, as you can see, it does have the 4 different sections. So when we're looking here, you're going to have your task lists going on here, 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 and here, and these are going to be open areas for taking notes and other reminders that you might need. I have a lot of reminders get thrown onto my list, so I just need a good place to just jot them down or to take down an idea while I'm working on something just to get it out of my head, because as it is, my head is already crammed full of a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't belong there. We're going to take the spots right underneath each of these smaller squares to say which day of the week it is, what the date is. And then through here, we are going to take what time it is. This plan does actually accommodate for what you're doing when, and rather than having it there next to the task, you can use icons to kind of show that, use colors. That is why we have the colored pens. And that's going to be that. Let's go ahead and speed up the camera again. What we've done to further mark out the spaces is when I write the word for Thursday, I take the Y and I make it go all the way down to the next line. And that kind of gives me an end border for the date section. And this is my personal preference, so you can do it however you want. But when I put in the times, I'm doing it in 24-hour time. I have it from 8 to midnight because that's my typical operating times. If I'm doing anything before 8 o'clock, I'm already hating life. I am not a morning person. And if I'm doing anything past midnight, I really need to go to bed anyway. So what I'm going to do now is, for today at least, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to mark out a few of my tasks that I'm going to need to do today. And you're going to see for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, how I'm going to mark off when I'm at work. This is kind of what we're doing for the tasks. You can see that I'm using little boxes for each different task, and for some of them I have specialty icons. Here I have a wok, that's for when I'm cooking, and I know that I'm probably going to be cooking at around 6 o'clock, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that same icon up in here, and that's going to tell me that I am going to be doing it then. You can also see that I have this little balloon, the word balloon icon that I've wrapped around this time frame because that's when those videos are going to be coming out that I need to watch, because I do reviews for Bubble Blabber. Then we have these ones, like this one is for the cat boxes, and I did that actually already. And so I'm just going to go ahead and cross that out. I've also done most of my laundry, I just haven't actually folded it yet. And I've already done the dishes, wouldn't you know it. So we just have these, which are a little bit different. So we're going to use some color to mark them off. I'm going to have a Z for the Zainey Laney because these are videos that I'm considering doing for the Zainey Laney channel and some other work that I've got for it. So it is now about noonish, and that's when I really wanted to start doing some of this, and we're just going to mark those off that way. So I know that from noon to 3, I kind of wanted to do these videos and work on this stuff. Then we have the cooking time and we have that time, so that's all good. So a lot of you might be asking, well, what are you using this for and this blank space? This is kind of, did I do my exercise? No, I didn't. So I'm not going to draw my little icon for exercise in there, but I also wanted to not drink any soda today, and so far I have accomplished that. But when we reach the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and draw a little can with a no sign around it to show that I did not, in fact, drink soda. What we're going to do now is we're going to use the spaces that are above to mark when I need to be at a particular place, such as work. So this is marking off that I am at work from 3 till 9 on 2 days and 9 till 3 on another day. These little human being icons here is actually supposed to be me walking, so those are there to say that I'm actually walking during that time. Then, because that walk is like a 40-minute walk, I mark down for at least these 2 days that I will be getting my exercise in. This day, I might actually be able to hitch a ride with somebody, so I don't know if I'm going to get exercise that day, and we'll see. So that gives you an idea of some of the more common things that you're going to be doing with this tracker. This is my weekly layout as it currently stands. We do have a few other tasks that I've added onto the list, and you can see I have various spots for when I actually do my reviews, because I don't do them exactly when they come out because I tend to work during that time. I also have some stuff for my wax tasks, doing the artwork for the wax, but I'm not showing you what those are because that would be spoilers. Spoilers. Not good. The only thing that I have left is to mark in my key what month this is. So we are very quickly going to go in here. It all kind of falls in line like that, just as previous months have. Boom. And with that, that is my weekly planning for this time. Until next time, stay zany.